Hey everybody, welcome back, Falcon! Rimworld Alpha, let's get the game going on over here. Alrighty, so, we finished mining out the area for our medical facility over here. So now, at this point, we basically just have to mine stuff out. We are luckily hauling these rocks out of the way, so thank you for that, Underdog. We're getting those rocks out of there, perfect. That's been set up as a home zone region as well, so we could actually start doing some cleaning. Speaking of cleaning, let's make sure that we have people ready for that, right? Do I have a dedicated cleaner anymore? It doesn't seem like I do. I thought I had a dedicated hauler and cleaner at all time. Well, I guess that would probably be Logan Meyer, although he's actually a cook as well, so maybe that's not a good idea. Where is my dedicated hauler and cleaner? I know I had one of these. Xtina, whenever she's not mining, she will haul and clean, but she's also cooking, so that actually puts it a little bit of a damper on that. Oh, here we go. Underdog is my dedicated hauler and cleaner, and then we have Robin as a dedicated, hauler. I wish Robin could clean. That would give me a better hand right there. But apparently, it is Underdog, our dedicated cleaner over here. And Silent Slacko, you know what? Let's get Silent Slacko off of crafting here for a little while and give us a hand with the cleaning. So the faster we get this over here cleaned out and ready to go, the better it'll be. And we have a pretty decent amount of size of blocks as well, so I'm not really too worried about that right now. So let's get this over here running. This is steel wall, perfect. Making sure I'm not using like something I don't rather not use for that. We have some more visitors again. It's the same fucking people. Alrighty, you know what? I was gonna say I was gonna lock the door, but I just remembered that Hades comes in and out a lot of the time. So we had an issue with Hades being locked down last time, which is probably the reason why he's so angry at us all the time. Nurse Dre needs some treatment, but you're in bed over here sleeping. You should probably come over here and sleep in one of these so we could treat you, you know? Let's actually make that happen. Here you go. Rest until properly healed, okay? I know I'm waking you up. It's fine. You can come over here and sleep over here. So you'll be disturbed for a little while, but not too long. Cotton's about to come in really soon, I want to say. What do you mean resting? The cotton plant cannot rest. It's a plant. Don't give me the shit about plants having life, okay? I thought it was like 87% growth. Wasn't one of these 87? What happened over the cotton plant? What happened to my fucking gardeners over here? My growers? Did this come in? Did I just not see it come in, or what? I really wish you could use, like, other types of, materials for rugs. I wish it wasn't just dedicated only to, Claude. That would make it a lot better for me. You could use, like, you know, fucking human rugs. Don't question it, just let it happen. That'd be pretty fucking amazing, right? Human rugs, I mean, it wouldn't be amazing, per se, to, like, you know, regular people like you and me. And by you, I'm talking about the general audience. Although, that's probably a generalization on my part. Maybe you guys are cool with human rugs, and if that's the case, then I'm not hating on you. I mean, I do find it a little bit weird, I will say that. If you were like, hey Falcon, I like human rugs, I mean, I would probably question what you do on your free time, but, you know, I wouldn't hold it against you, I guess. So, I mean, there is that. Who am I to judge, right? Oh, you're a sick puppy, man. Anyway, hey, how you guys doing? Yeah, get out of here. I'm not sure who told you this is a fucking hot vacation spot, but let me tell you right now, it's not. Get out of here. Xtina is going to having some private time. You need treatment right now, Xtina, not private time. You know what? Come over here, rest until you're healed. You don't need private time, you need healing time, okay? Masturbation can wait. I'm aware that we all need it, we all do it. Still, it could wait for now, okay? You are sick. In more than one way, apparently. Alrighty, Will and Steven, come on, guys. How long before you join? I mean, it's up to you. We have a pretty good life over here, other than, you know, the mass outbreak of malaria, but that's besides the point. Alrighty, so the door is set up for our medical facility, which is good. We still need to finish building this over here and also cleaning this up. This is going to be for the Claude, correct. It'll come in at some point. It does seem a little bit better now. Needs light. Well, it's nighttime right now, so I guess it really can't get any light. Do the, what are those things called? Do these things work anymore? Let's see, furniture? Where the fuck are the... You guys remember the, back in the days? Fuck. I feel like an old man every time I say that. But you guys remember the heated lamps? The sun lamps, yeah. Light an area brightly enough to grow crops. Is this only for indoors, or does it still work for the outdoor areas too? I wonder. I haven't used a sun lamp in fucking ages to actually know. And if I was to make it right now just for testing purpose, I would have to put a roof over it because, you know, if it rained, it was going to ruin it. I remember back in the days when Falcon used to play this shit in pre-alpha and alpha 1 and alpha 2. I mean, obviously I would remember I was the one playing it. But I do recall just having issues with putting sun lamps outside in the rain and they would always catch fire and I'd be like, hey, what's happening here? Because apparently in my thick skull, it wouldn't really register that, you know, electrical appliances outside would electricity running to them probably have a chance to be, you know, short-circuiting under rain. That never really crossed my mind back in those days. Not that I'm saying that I'm a smarter player now, because let's be honest here, I'm really not. But I think I do a little bit better now anyway. Let's do some wooden flooring over here as well. Actually, you know what? Let's take a break on this. But what I will do is let's make this a bed for Crash Killer. Give him his own room now. I'm going to hold off on flooring this off because I would rather have them focus on finishing this room completely. So that's my main focus over here. And in terms of flooring for the medical facility, I guess we'll probably do some... we want to make it, like, in a sense, you know, antiseptic. Is that the right word that I'm looking for? You know, just, free of disease, correct? So we're doing steel shit. Let's do maybe some metal tiles. It seems like it's a little bit less likely to contract, you know, infections and things like that. So we'll do that, floor it out that way, and then we'll start putting our beds in there, and we'll have our medical facility to go. No Colonist is streaming. That's going to be Pojo. Pojo is actually headed to get some treatment, so good on him. He's a smart dude. Now, our food situation is at 33. Everything's still frozen, correct? Yes, everything is indeed frozen. We're hovering above 14, 15 degrees. That's actually the ideal temperature I was looking for. And are you still using low power? You're actually up to high now, but that's okay. That's perfectly fine. Alright. You guys are running over here. We have to butcher this deer, by the way, guys. Somebody should come over here and butcher that. Alright. Almost done over here. Getting some treatment done. I wonder how long this malaria is going to last over here, by the way. Psycho, you're one of the people with malaria. How's it going over here? Minor and untreated. Well, I mean, it should be treated soon. I'd imagine, hopefully. I mean, Miley Cyrus would only do so much by herself, right? Boris does the other part of the healing, too. But Boris is taking a walk right now. We're actually going through a lot of herbal medicine because of this disease, too, which I'm fortunate enough that we have a lot of medicine just in case because of that. Because remember, we're doing no trade ships, so it's kind of hard to really come by medical kits. So, luckily... we do have some herbal medicine here. Let's see, I think you were just treated just now, right? Malaria major. Okay, so now it's up to major. So hey, that's good. It sounds bad, right? But it means that it's almost up to the point where we're gonna finally develop an immunity for that. So that's perfectly fine. Hades over there still hunting away. Robin's over here trying to recruit, but it's still not happening. Crash Killer has his own little house now, which is pretty good. Let's actually fast forward this. You know what I could do now then? Let's actually turn this into a medical bed. And let's just get rid of one of these bad boys over here. So we have one less person that's sick, sleeping on the floor, and being, you know, a little bit angry about it. Alrighty. So far, so good, I'm gonna say. I mean, this malaria kind of kicked my ass a little bit right now. I mean, we're still doing a lot of progress, all things considering, but the malaria did actually stop the, you know, things that were going here. You know what I could... I want to start setting up the pool tables and whatnot, since we're almost done with it, but again, I don't want them to go away from building this over here. I want to finish this off first. I think that might be more important. Crash Killer setting up the flooring, excellent. We still need to come, you know what I should do? Let's lock the person that cleans in here again, and they'll clean. That was a pretty good tip that you guys left me, and it worked last time. So, let's see here. Who is my cleaner? It's going to be Underdog. Underdog is over here, like, pretty far off hauling. Silent Psycho, you're also hauling. That's the reason why we're also losing some people for a while here. They're over here hauling this stuff off, which isn't a bad thing. There's a lot of good steel in there. Alrighty, Psycho, you can do that for now, but Colonist needs treatment. That's going to be Pojo. Where did, Underdog go? He's over here again. Alright, Underdog. I know you're hauling, which is a good, but do me a solid here. Come inside. Let me unmilitarize you. No. Underdog. You're not supposed to leave. You stay in here. Lock the door. Clean away. No, Underdog, it's not sleeping time. It's not sleeping time. It's cleaning time. No, Underdog, you don't understand. I need people to come in here, so the faster you clean this, the better for me. No, Underdog, please. You're killing me, Smalls. Look, Underdog, please. Can you just sleep later? Can you please sleep later? This is probably pissing him off like no other, and I'm gonna probably suffer because of it down the line. But come on, dog, please. No pun intended. It looks clean in here, right? It's totally clean. Okay, Underdog, you're free to run off. Go sleep. Go sleep. You're watching for targets now. No. You don't understand. Go out of here. Grab some food too. That's cool too. Yeah, you're probably hungry. Thank you for cleaning the area. Alrighty, medical facility is done for the most part. Underdog's in a poor mood. I understand. It's my bad, dog. I just needed that place clean. What can I say? Alrighty, this is cleaned up, ready to go. let's start putting some actual beds in here too. So furniture, wooden bed. I would like to use some steel just because, you know, keep the whole medical facility thing here, but let's be honest here. Why do that? It seems like a waste of fucking steel. So let's just do wooden beds. We'll put you over here, 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 and here. Oh, that works out pretty perfect. And we'll turn this around. Bam, bam. Look at this shit. Now that is what I'm talking about. And we'll do another lamp in here because we're going to need some lights in here, I would imagine. Place you like somewhere in the middle. Light everything up. I think that is a pretty good idea, Falcon. So there you go, that's good. And we need a stockpile area for the well, if we ever get medkits, I guess we could probably put them in there again, but let's be honest here, how often is that going to happen? Next to none, I would say. So this right here could just be clear everything. We just want some medicines in there. So what am I looking for here? Items. I always have an issue with this shit. Manufactured, right? Medicine, right? And we want to do, I would say, well, when herbal medicine, the thing, I would like to have some herbal medicine here ready to go. So my doctors don't have to travel all the way here to grab some and use it. But the thing is that this does expire. But I'm not sure how long it actually lasts before it expires. So how about we do this? Let's do a... What's my priority down here? My priority down here is going to be important. Okay. And this is over here. I guess we have to make this more to make them bring it over here. And then we'll have this as a backup, correct? So I'm going to say we do... let's cancel out or delete that part. This will be herbal medicine for sure. This is going to be critical. I think that's going to work out. So that'll be critical. Let's see how long it actually lasts. We'll probably have somebody come over here and grab some and move it over there. Can you dictate how many items you could have in there too? Because that'd be great if we could have like only 10 as opposed to like my entire stockpile there. I think that would actually work out pretty good. Because remember, I think that the max stockpile for even the herbal medicine is 75. And I would actually like that not to be the case. So, medical. Let's see. We'll keep an eye on it. If it seems like they're bringing everything in there... Oh, here comes Underdog. Alrighty. Lights in there. That's perfect. Since... Well, are people still sick? I guess they kind of are. We'll leave this running in for now. He brought in only 2 right now. It spoils in 150 days. You know what? I think that is actually pretty decent. Now, is there anything we could do for the stockpile to limit the amount of items in there? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hit points? Inequality. Oh, no. Masterwork? No. Hit points? That's not going to do it either. Yeah, I was hoping you could limit the amount of numbers in there. If there's a way to do that, let me know. I obviously don't see it here. This is only for quality, right? So that's not going to be what I'm looking for. Hit points, that's not obviously it. I wish there was like a way. I mean, if there is, let me know, but it'd be amazing if you could do like, you know, quantity. Not quality only, but quantity. I want like, you know, only 10 here. And that'd be pretty great. So there's 2 in there for now. And we'll leave them there for now. We'll see how many more they bring in there. What I could do is that after they bring a certain amount in there, we could probably switch the priority over to important. So it'll meet this one, and then they maybe, hopefully, won't bring them from one side to the other. So medical, 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 and medical. I could probably highlight all of them and do it at once, but, you know, don't question it, man. Alright, so, with that being built, deconstruct all of this. You guys have a proper medical facility now? Everybody should be a lot happier about this, I would say. Medical, and then we just have 1 more. He brought another one, we're at 3 now. So we'll keep an eye on that. We will definitely keep an eye on that. Oh, we're up to 41 now. Okay, that's a ridiculous amount of herbal medicine. Especially 155 days, 151 days. So you are... No, you are going to be switched over to important now. So leave those there, that's okay. 150 days is a long time. That's, you know, almost half a year. So, you know, I doubt we're going to go through 41 of them. But, you know, if something happens, at least it's ready to go. And my doctors don't have to travel too far to come over here and pick up medicine and treat people. So that was my goal here. And so that's done with. Now, you are still not done. We need the harvest to come in for Claude still. And we also need to butcher down these animals, by the way. How's their food situation? We're at 29. It seems like we're actually using a little bit more meals than we're comfortable with at the moment, which worries me a little bit. A significant amount, as a matter of fact. We have 3 people cooking, though, so I mean... that's fine. Boris, everybody is over here just wandering. You really have nothing else to do? I find that hard to believe. Alright, Pojo the Marine, you're just wandering. Pojo. Did I mess something up here? Oh, my bad. Pojo. Well, we're no longer constructing or repairing anywhere, so that's probably it. We're also not mining anymore. Okay. So, no, they're absolutely right. There's nothing for them to do. There's no constructing or mining situations going on, which is important because now we could also not only have this, I guess we could start putting in the stuff for my tables and everything, right? So, that's already lit up. Well, let's actually finish off the houses first. So, wooden floors through here, and through here. And through here, so that's gonna make these guys run off to do something for now. But the second thing I want to do after this over here as well, I want to actually start setting up a proper dining area, because remember, we keep eating off of this research table, and let's be honest here, I've been here long enough that that should not be the case anymore. So, what I am considering we do, one colonist is idle, is going to be Robin. Robin, really? Nothing else for you to do? All you do is haul. There's really nothing for you to haul. I'm really shocked to hear that. Let's look around here then, because there's a lot of stuff over here I would say that could be hauled in still. There's food over here. We always have issues with the packaged survival meals, so I probably don't want to deal with them. But let's give it a try. So let's get these meals picked up. Let's grab these steel pieces over here. I really could care less about the wood at this point, so I'll leave that alone. Boom rat leather, you know what? Sure, let's have that picked up as well. There's another meal over here too. Alrighty, so that's fine. You guys can come over here and haul that whenever you get the chance. We've actually cleared up all the rocks from out here, and we brought them inside. So, more than likely, we should have people start, or Silent Cycle go back to stonework. The only problem with that is that we're actually pretty packed over here. So, that's a good thing. I mean, it means that we have a lot of items, so it's not a bad thing. Alright. Well, let's start working on the proper eating area. So, for the eating area, I kind of would like to move the cooking over here. We could then actually move the doors over here as well. This right here would be my main eating area because the foods are over here, so whenever people want to come in, they just come and grab a meal, sit over here and eat, right? So this should be my actual dining area, and then over here should be the cooking going on probably, because I don't want the cooking to be too far off and actually lessen our amount of time worked, right? So, let's do some mining. Now, how do we go about this one here? Let's see, we'll do mining. We'll open this up like so. And this is going to be my dining room area. Let's see, how many squares we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We could do 9 by 9, correct? So, what this means for me then is that... well, let's mine one more level through here. Okay, so we get that. And then over here is going to be where the kitchen area is going to be, and we will do this, obviously, I don't think we need as much room for the kitchen that we do need for the dining room area, but we'll do this, like, just to kind of meet. I could do 9, right? But let's just do it 8 by 8. So this will be the kitchen area. And remember, we also want to start putting in some walls inside of here so they don't get the, ugly environment thing, so I'm going to start actually lining up the inside of these areas with some walls soon. Speaking of which, we also want to probably expand the prison area, I'm going to say too. Because they're getting negative debuffs from the, you know, the walls inside of here. They don't like that. That's why the medical facility looks pretty badass now, because we don't have the regular, just stone mined walls in there, correct? So, as a matter of fact, if we're going to do that then, let's actually mine through here too. Yeah, so we'll mine through there as well. And this is 8 by 8 we said. Let's mine this 9 by 9 then. That is 4 and 9, correct? And then we'll do this one more, because if we're going to line this area up with the walls anyway, we're going to probably need an extra bit of room in there for the walls. So that's going to be pretty good. We have some doors, we have some meals, 36 and 1. 5 meals are actually the ones that go pretty fast, but that's to be expected. Science Cycle's actually dragging food over here, which is surprising because normally they just, you know, eat them over there. How many are you bringing in, though? You brought in 10. Hey, that's pretty good. Let's not use these right now, though, huh? As a matter of fact, and you know what we could do? This is actually taking up a, important spot that we have here. So how about we do this? What we'll do for this storage facility, we will do regular meals. Well, actually not meals, but we'll do the survival meals over here as opposed to that one. So this will be our emergency stockpile. So no meals other than packaged survival meals over here. That's going to be important. We'll leave that one there for now, but the future ones bring them over here. I don't want to X this out because then they're going to come in here and start grabbing meals, and I really don't want to micromanage that shit right now, so that's fine. For now, they could stay there, but the future ones bring them over here, I'm going to say. Alrighty, so mining's going on over here, that's good. Nothing should be caving in on us as well, so for now, you guys just continue cooking, store up some meals for the move over to making a dining room area. We have a raid! Haha, okay. Oh, hey! Where'd you guys come from? Did you just crash land through that fucking mountain? I guess you did. Oh lord, I've never seen that before. That's pretty awesome. We have a dead animal here. Alrighty. Hades is over. Hades, you better be careful, my friend. Now, are you guys attacking immediately, or are you gonna hang out for a bit? I should have probably read that more carefully. I don't know. So, we're gonna call it an episode here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Leave a thumbs up. Leave a like to support. Does mean a lot. We have a raid next episode. We'll deal with that. And again, by then, I'm gonna say we're gonna have this coming in. We'll be able to finish off the rec room. And we're going to start continuing our dining room area. And after that's done, we want to get rid of all the trees and the soil here and make this like a legitimate fucking village. So, hey, you know what? These 2 episodes, I feel like we've done a lot. It doesn't feel like it, but man, we've done a lot. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Leave a thumbs up. I will catch you next time.